Manifesting something doesn't need to take hours upon hours, days upon days, or even weeks or months or years. It can actually happen so much more quickly than that. And in this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step manifestation process that takes just about 30 seconds, but it will create such a powerful point of attraction that you will start to notice results almost immediately. It really is that good. There are just 3 quick steps in this process, and when you do this, it gets you into this magnetic flow state that will start to create an energetic avalanche for you to have exactly what you want. And I mean that avalanche in a good way. This is super easy and enjoyable, and you are gonna wanna start using this pretty much daily or as often as you need. So if you are ready to start manifesting fast with this 30-second process, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below. And really quickly, if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Now let's get right into this flow state process and exactly what you're going to do. So I highly recommend using this in the morning because I really find that this will help you attract things throughout your whole day, but you can truly use it at any time of the day that works best for you. I just prefer mornings. And also, if this feels good for you, you can use this more than once a day if you want. But don't fall into the trap of doing this more often because you feel like if you do it more, it'll work better. Just use this as often as it feels right to you. Let it be intuitive. Otherwise, you can just use this once per day. So here is what you're gonna do first. For step 1 of this process, you are going to choose whatever it is that you wanna manifest, and you are going to connect it to a thought that supports it. Let me give you a quick example. If you were manifesting something like a new car, you would connect it to a thought that your mind would equate with something good to have done or to do. Having mind entertain what has value is the goal. This is actually part of this new modality I was trained in called rapid resolution therapy. And let me tell you, it is a game changer. You'll know it if you took my blocks clearing masterclass. And if you haven't, I actually just hosted this masterclass using rapid resolution therapy. So I'm gonna leave a link to it up here and a link down below. But the results people experienced on this call were incredible. Years worth of blocks cleared in just a single session. So be sure to check that out. You can rewatch that class over and over and over again, clearing away all blocks that come up for you. But for this technique, you want your mind to connect a thought that has value to the thing that you want to manifest. So for the car example, thoughts that you could connect would be something like, wouldn't it be fun to have this brand new car? Or I am free and ready to have this new car. Or this new car is mine and I am ready. You can use any one of those 3 and just plug in whatever you're manifesting if that's easier. If not, choose a thought that your mind would give value to about the thing that you want to manifest. So decide what you want to manifest and attach a thought that mind would perceive with value. And fun fact, mind likes to attach meanings to things that are fun. So if all else fails and you don't really know what thought to connect to it, always lean into fun. Your brain loves the idea of fun. And also, if you haven't seen my brain command video where I share that process using a rapid resolution therapy technique, be sure to check that out too. I will leave a link up here and a link down below for that video too. There is a series of 3 commands that you combine with breath work, and it's really powerful and effective. Now let's move on to step 2. So step 1, you've chosen what you want to manifest and you connect it to a thought that mind would perceive with value. So for step 2, here is what you're going to do. For step 2, you are going to attach a feeling to that thought that you chose. So whatever thought you chose in step 1, it's time to attach a 1-word feeling to it. I like to say a 1-word feeling because feelings are things that tend to confuse people because they're so multifaceted and they run so deep, and sometimes it's hard to actually explain the feelings. It can get complicated. So choosing a 1-word feeling helps it keep it streamlined and to the point. So 1-word feeling examples could be freedom, relief, fun, excitement. What would having this thing that you desire make you feel if you had it? That right there is your 1-word answer. Don't try and overcomplicate it. Maybe having this new car would feel fun or exciting, or maybe you'd feel relieved to finally have a more reliable car. It's very personal to you. So find your feeling. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. Only you would know how it would feel to have this thing. And if you aren't sure yet of this feeling, then wait before you move on to step 3. If you're not sure what this feeling would provide yet, take your time with it. There's no rush. Honestly, take as much time as you need. Take your time with these first 2 steps because this is laying the groundwork for this 30-second process. When you actually lay the groundwork and really get clear on these first 2 steps, this 30-second process will be so much more effective and clear. Truly, the longest part of this process is setting up these prompts for yourself in step 1 and step 2, and then I promise from there it gets really easy and quick. So you have the first 2 steps. You've chosen the thought that supports you having this thing that you want. You've connected a feeling to that thought, a one-word feeling, and here is going to be step 3. Step 3 is going to be completion. You can almost think of this like surrender, but it's way less hard than the typical way of surrendering where you're not sure if it's time to surrender or anything like that. I particularly love this form of surrender because instead of essentially like giving up and letting go and, trying not to think about it, this type of completion that I'm going to show you is more about granting yourself permission from the standpoint that what you want is inevitable. So it's safe to not have to worry about it or stress or obsess. It's safe to let go of it because you're so certain. So in step 3, you are going to move into completion by feeding your mind the word yes. And some of you may be really confused by what I mean by that, so let me explain so you can understand more clearly. So like I said, step 1, you chose the thought that supports you having whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Step 2, you attached a one-word feeling to that thought. And in this step 3, you are going to feel that feeling while taking a deep, full inhale, taking in as much air as possible. And on the exhale, you are going to say the word yes in your mind, breathing out all that air while feeling that feeling and feeling complete. I promise it's not that complicated. So as you take that full deep breath in, you're going to feel that one-word feeling till you get to the top of the breath. And when you reach the top of the breath, you're gonna exhale with the command yes, feeling a sense of surrender and completeness. This doesn't have to make such logical sense. You are literally commanding your brain, yes, yes, yes. Your brain will pick up on it. Let me give you a real-time example to show you how this process works so you could see what I mean and see it in action. Let's just stick with the car example to keep this all kind of tied in together. So let's say I want to manifest a brand new Tesla. I actually did recently look into a Tesla for a new car, but I don't love that SUV has those like side doors that open and it's kind of small. I really like bigger SUVs personally, but anyway, here is what I would do for this process. This is just an example. So first I choose my thought. And for me, I'm gonna say, I am free and ready to have this new Tesla Model X. That's the one I was looking at. And from there, I'm gonna choose a one-word feeling. Having this new Tesla Model X would make me feel adventurous. Obviously, it would take me more time to connect with this, but I'm just giving you a quick example. I would really take the time to find that one-word feeling. So now I'm gonna connect steps 1 and 2 and bring it to completion like this. I am free and ready to have this new Tesla Model X. And then I'm gonna start feeling that feeling of adventure while creating the experience for myself within. And now I'm gonna take the deep breath in, breathing in as much air as possible, feeling that one-word feeling, adventurous. Exhale, saying the word yes in my mind, and feeling surrendered and complete. That yes command on the exhale should feel like a sense of just total relief and completeness. It feels really, really good. Your mind has already formed a thought and attached a feeling to that thought, and you have now literally commanded your brain that yes, it's possible. Yes, it's inevitable. Yes, you will have it. Does that make sense? I like this yes command so much for the idea of completion and surrender because it's less about asking and more about giving yourself permission that yes, you are ready. Yes, you can have it. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's inevitable. It comes from a very powerful standpoint. Yes, yes, yes. I find that we are asking for permission far too often when all we really need is permission from ourselves to get outside of our comfort zone and go bigger. It's all possible for you, so what do you want? So that yes should feel so good and reaffirming that the only thing limiting you is yourself. So say yes to yourself. So again, just to quickly recap, step 1, choose the thought that supports you, whatever it is that you're manifesting. Step 2, pick a one-word feeling to connect to that thought. Step 3 is completion with a deep breath in, feeling that one-word feeling. At the top, say the word yes in your mind. Exhale, feeling a sense of relief, completeness, surrender. So leave me a comment below and let me know if you're gonna be trying this out because I love hearing from you. And I also would love to hear your results. So come back, comment below, let me know your results. I really do read through all of them. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. You'll never miss it. And you can also find me over on TikTok and Instagram at MK Magic Mindset. And if you want to learn more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com. And I will see you in the next one.